this is a
Clash of
classic
the
matchup.
Titans.
Yeah, these guys, the most popular decks in Legacy, I'd say right now. Most consistent decks.
Now,
in
Alex
Legacy right
Smith,
now.
I believe Alex Smith is a former Midwest player from, I want to say either the Chicago or the Indiana area.
I think he is the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers as well, but maybe thinking of a different Alex Smith. Jerrod Warr preparing for battle with that last name. So this is game 3, just under 12 minutes left in the match. Oh, there's an extension for these guys. Okay, we'll correct the timer there momentarily. We'll figure out what the actual time remaining is, but we'll say just under 15 minutes, more likely for these guys. Turn 1, fetch into Mother of Runes for Jerrod Warr.
Now, Patrick Chapin very notably was making fun of every deck that had Mother of Runes show up in it. To his mind, Mother of Runes is just not legacy powerful enough, and you are a bad guy, a black hat, the enemy, if you are playing a Mother of Runes.
I definitely agree with the second half, and I can see the argument for the first half. So Lightning Bolt takes out Mother of Runes for Alex Smith on turn 1 off of Volcanic Island. Turn 2, fetch land, find a forest, says Jerrod Warr. What do we got?
What are you here for?
Alex shuffling Jared's deck here. Gives
Good
it back,
God.
and here we go. Is it a Pride Mage? Is it a Mother of Runes? It's just a Mother of Runes.
A mom? Does it have a bird friend? No, build your own elf.
Yeah.
Build your own elf. Getting a Dryad Arbor.
Planting an arbor.
And Alex says no. Days that.
These are
And a bolt.
days. That's 10,000 Maniacs, right?
Yeah.
Old school 90s, right? Days also printed in the 90s, right? So it fits. Alex Smith keeping the board clear.
Oh, Wasteland the land.
Jerrod says, I'll just keep your entire side of the board clear with a Wasteland on your only land.
Green
and
Suns for 1.
Green Sun, number 2.
It's a Noble Hierarch. Will Alex kill this as well?
He just drew a, well, he has access to now either a Scalding Tarn or a Volcanic Island, both in his hand. Does that, I mean... Oh, never mind, I'm sorry. He also, I believe, has Misty Rainforest. So he's got 3 lands in hand, in addition to a Ponder, and one other card I can't quite see may actually be another land. So, Misty Rainforest from Alex. I believe we're going to see a Ponder here after he fetches his land. There's a Tropical Island, previously on Lost.
Nice.
That's what I think of when I think of Tropical Island now.
I think of Curacao when I think of Lost.
Yeah. And a Nimble Mongoose. That was the card that I didn't see. So, not a Ponder. Knight of the Reliquary from Jerrod Warr. Resolves.
This is a card you're going to want to get rid of, Alex.
Yeah, and he right now does not have an answer for it, although that Ponder may find him one. The island from Lost taps to cast a Ponder. Ponder finds Delver of Secrets, another Trop, and a third card that Alex doesn't like and wants to shuffle away. So, Alex Smith hoping to get lucky.
Right now, this is the critical turn of the game. Now that we have this Knight of the Reliquary, essentially the game turns on this moment, is it still a fight, or is Maverick just gonna go over the top right now with that knight?
How big is that knight? Is it a 5/5? I know there's Wasteland, there's Fetch Land.
Wow. And the knight survives. I think that was a pass.
Scalding Tarn from Alex. Passes the turn. And we're going to find out about the knight. It is a 5/5? Whatever it is, it's pretty hefty.
In.
Now it's a 6/6 because of the Exalted Trigger. 2 fetches and a Wasteland in the yard.
Oh,
wow.
Boy. That is rough. Ooh, a Gilded Drake.
Ah, very interesting. So Nimble Mongoose comes in, says, hey, Noble Hierarch, want to fight? Hierarch slides to the side and says, by all means. You can just walk right on by and damage my controller. And here we're going to see some Gilded Drake action from Alex Smith.
Yeah, he's like, here you go.
I'll take your Knight of the Reliquary, and you can have that Gilded Drake.
Wow.
Attention players, that is time in round 3. Players, that is time in round 3. Please end your turn and take 5 additional turns. Thank you very much.
Gilded Drake comes in for Jerrod Warr for 3.
+1.
+1, that's right, I'm sorry, the Exalted Trigger happens. Alex takes 4, goes to 9. Jerrod cracks a Fetch Land.
That Wasteland in the graveyard is going to make Crucible a nightmare for Alex.
Jerrod not choosing to make use of it just yet. Instead, he plays Fetch and goes searching for a knight with a Green Sun Zenith. And
now,
there it is.
Jerrod's knight is bigger than Alex's knight.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
But you know how to use it.
Yeah. Alex Smith shuffling Jerrod's deck. So Alex with 2 lands in the graveyard.
Can make that 3 at a moment's notice.
So he has potentially a 5/5 knight. Now the Jerrod has 4, so that's a 6/6. Interesting little bit of tech here. You mentioned the Wasteland that Jerrod has access to with the Crucible, but Knight of the Reliquary can respond by sacrificing at least the Trop.
Wow.
So
look what just hit play.
Scavenging Ooze from Alex Smith, and that's going to really make a game of it. Not only is he going to be able to potentially gain some life out of this, but more importantly, shrink Jerrod's knight while keeping his own.
I thought this game was over, and then Alex goes Gilded Drake and then Scavenging Ooze.
Several people speculating that Scavenging Ooze may be making an appearance in the in Return to Ravnica.
I hope so.
One of those being Ruben Bressler, host of the Newsening and coverage reporter for SCG Live. I think the newest episode of the Newsening is going to be going up this week, and he does make the comment about Scavenging Ooze. Oh, it went up Friday. I knew I saw it already, but I watched it on YouTube, so didn't know it was actually live on Star City. Cool. I thought it was usually a Monday thing. I was right. I'm always right. Not really. But apparently it did not go up. It was on YouTube. So for those of you with access to YouTube, if you want to watch the latest episode of the News Inning, that is available. Or you can just wait till it goes up on Monday on Star City. All right, so Noble Hierarch number 2 for Jerrod Warr. Yes, Sean Korb, thank you for pointing out Ruben Bressler is also one of the 3 hosts of In Contention podcast, of which I am also one of the 3 hosts. And the 3rd host being Matt Cranny Cranstuber, host of The Joy of Cubing, new podcast. For those of you guys that like cubing, check that out.
Jerrod Wastelands. Alex Smith puts mana to his pool.
And his knight gets a little bit bigger.
Wow, he eats Mother of Runes.
And Gilded Drake attacking for 5 here off of 2 Exalted triggers from the Noble Hierarchs.
And this time Alex Smith, I mean, his life is low. He eats Wasteland.
Yeah, it's an interesting little dilemma there. Alex wants to remove lands to shrink Jerrod's knight, but he also wants to remove creatures so he can pad his life total a little bit here. At 3 life, it's a little scary, so he pays 1.
Oh boy.
Casts a Thought Scour, hits a
Look at that
Submerge.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, he's thinking the same thing there. Submerge and a land, so he grows his knight there, that's something. Draws a card off the Thought Scour. All right, so Jerrod swinging in with Scavenging Ooze and Knight of the Reliquary, his stolen Knight of the Reliquary.
And Jerrod could, if he wanted to, oh boy, he's setting up the confrontation.
I'm gonna match you knight for knight and see what happens here. And Jerrod's knight activating.
Is this going to be a Maze of It?
Growing a little. Could be a Maze of Ith. Could be. Was it a Wasteland?
Bog.
A Bajuka Bog. Wow, that's something. Bajuka Bog is gonna seriously shrink Alex's knight. And
Alex is like, that's it.
yeah, Alex, unfortunately, able to overcome the onslaught that was the Maverick deck. No more. So Rug Delver falls to Maverick here in this particular match. In round 3. Still round 3. This was the 4th match we had on camera here in round 3 of 8 here in Denver, Colorado. For those of you just joining us, I'm Joey Pasco, joined in the booth by Adrian Sullivan.